Kendra. It's going. Kendra, I saw that you placed an order. Thank you. Do we have anyone in here besides Kendra for a free question? I know we had a lot of people come in earlier. Looks like we have a couple of people in here. I wanted to let it build up just a little bit before I started the free question round. Why don't we do this? We'll go ahead and start with Kendra's first question. And then we'll start the clock then, and then see who else comes and joins us. Honestly, if we run out the clock and no one's come in for a free reading, that's okay too. We'll just get started on orders. That's not a problem with me at all. We were on earlier, Kendra, and so I think a lot of the people got their free questions already. Kendra, we can do your yes, no. But we're gonna wait till the clock runs out to get to your order though, okay? Like, hopefully people stop in and get their questions answered. I still want to leave that option open. All right, so did you want to wait to do your yes, no, Kendra, with your order? Or did you just want to go ahead and get it answered now? Oh, sorry. No. That may have been confusing. No, you're the only one in here right now for the yes, no. I don't know how I feel about this song right now. I'm not about it. Let's just go back to this for now. No. Okay, that sounds good. We'll go ahead and do your yes or no. Queen, I guess since not many people in here, then we'll stop the yes no questions, and I guess at like 8:15, because technically that's the first 15 minutes of the stream, and I don't see anyone else in here. I don't want Kendra to have to wait too long for her order. So hopefully people come in, but we'll see. Queen, did you have a yes or no question? I wish I could play something else in the background. Unfortunately, YouTube does not allow it. They will copy strike me for not playing royalty-free music. They're more strict even than Twitch, but I haven't set it all up for music over on Twitch yet. Kendra wants to know, does my boss Jay have a crush on me? Kendra, does my boss Jay have a crush on me? Kendra, I got a no for that one. Alright, so for Queen of Swords, does RS think... Wait, what? Do you mean that you're done with him? Does RS think you're done with him? Okay. All right. All right. We have for Queen of Swords. Does RS think I'm done with him? Does RS think I'm done with him? Queen of Swords, please. Yes or no? Does RS think I'm done with him? No, Queen. He's been acting different with you, Kendra. Jay's been acting different. I think that Jay can be probably a flirty person if it's like the right person who gives like a good vibe back. But I got a no for you on that one. Maybe crush is the wrong word. I don't know, but I think that's a good word. I think it's a good way to word it. I know some people just can be really flirty and it's just harmless and they don't mean anything by it. Oh, I see. Hi, Mimi. Make sure that you're reading the description on how to get added to the list, okay? Hello, Kushboo. Kendra, I think that is correct. He finds you attractive, but I don't think it's not necessarily with feelings like that, right? So this one is for Sharma. How will my ex AAC feel? Oh, okay. So, Sharma, I just realized your question has to be in yes or no format. I do yes or no formats for free. However, you're more than welcome to place an order and ask that question, and we can go in depth there for you. Mimi, hello. Just go ahead and post your question, Mimi, and I'll get to you in just a second. Mimi, I will be right with you, okay? Thank you, Sharma, for doing that. All right, so we have... Does my ex AC think that I'm in a connection? Sorry. What just happened? Sharma. Does my ex AC think that I'm in a connection with my new person AK currently? Does X think that Sharma is in a connection with new person AK? Sharma, yes. Mimi Music. Does my friend Chris like me romantically? Mimi Music. Does my friend Chris like me romantically? Mimi, I'm getting a no for romantic. That was kind of a two-part question, so I did have to ask more specifically. You're welcome, Mimi. Absolutely. So I think we're at about the 7-minute mark. We have about 7 more minutes, and then we'll get started on orders and donations. If you all are just now joining us right now, we're doing a fire round free yes or no question. Whether you're a new subscriber or a returning subscriber, you can get one question answered by me tonight. There's just a few instructions on how to get added to the free list in the description. For information for you guys, right now I'm doing a special for a channeled letter from your person. It's 30% off. It is the only thing I'm offering a discount on my Etsy shop right now. So if you are interested, take a look. I believe there's already a review on that letter. So if there is something that you want to, like some information or some insight or maybe some clarity on your person and what they would say to you if all walls came down, there were no barriers, you just were able to hear what's kind of going on in their mind, what they would say to you, I do channel them. And this letter right now is 30% off, so it's essentially in first person. We're into you from them. During tonight's stream, I also allow you guys to place 1, 2, or 3 question orders on Etsy. Everything is in the link in my description box. These are detailed readings. How it differs from donating to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App is if you place an order through Etsy, you get to intuitively choose your deck. You also get an oracle card added into your reading, and you get paper messages as well. So there's just additional insight for you guys to place an order through Etsy. However, if you wanted to donate another amount different than the actual orders, you can donate for a mini read to my channel where you can ask any kind of question as long as it goes along with my disclaimers, and I will read for you. That's to Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. If you're confused about anything that I offer, feel free to go to the description. There'll be all the information there. And to get to all of my links, my Etsy, my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all of that, that's listed in the link tree in the description box. All right, so we are about 6 minutes left of our free yes, no fire round. If you guys know what's going on in the chat. If you guys are new here or just arriving, you want a free question answer, make sure that you put it in the chat so I can get to you before the time is up. It's so slow tonight. I don't know what is going on. Thursdays usually bumping. Although sometimes I do get on at 9 o'clock, and I got on at 8 tonight because I just didn't know how long I would be able to stream for. I'm not feeling that great today. So I was thinking if I stream a little bit earlier tonight, then I could probably get readings done sooner or done quicker for people. But I realized that getting on at 8 o'clock, especially when I've already streamed earlier today, it makes for a pretty slow fire round. Sharma, I do one question per stream for free. You're more than welcome to place an order. And Shawl, hello. All right, so you said, oh, hold on. You said, will Gemini and I reunite, please? Will Gemini and I reunite? Yes, I'm getting a yes for you. Please add Prestige to my orders and donations. My phone was on silent, but I got an order from Prestige after Kendra. You're welcome. Kendra, you probably already have your questions ready to go. Feel free to post them at any point. All right, guys, 1 minute left for the free list. If I have not answered a question for you and you want to get in, please make sure you're paying attention to the time because we are running out here. So Kendra says, I want light seers. All right, thanks guys for hanging around. Thank you for being patient. For those of you who placed orders, the free list is closed, but the orders and donations are still open. So let me go ahead and close out and change the name on this stream so no one gets confused. So first question for Kendra. Spell casting. All right, so Kendra says, my boss Jay's feelings and thoughts. Boss Jay's feelings and thoughts. For Kendra, please. Interesting. Sorry guys, my desk is a little bit messy. I'm trying to organize it here. I have a little bit more room to work with. Interesting. Kendra, I think that Jay might think you have feelings for him. Possibly. Like you said, he's this like stoic person, right? He's this person who just kind of keeps cool. To be completely on, is this the person you said maybe married or like in a relationship or something? Because I'm seeing that he's happy. He's happy in his marriage. He's happy in his relationship. The lovers is in reverse, so there's no like desire for connection here in a romantic way. The chariot is in reverse, so I'm getting that there's no decide or decision to come towards you, or because the chariot's about having determination to do something, to move forward in some way. So I'm kind of seeing that in reverse as well. So it's making me feel like possibly they don't have any plans to do anything like that. Yeah, the Seven of Swords in reverse feels like they're just being upfront with you. The Seven of Swords upright's typically about someone who's kind of being like sneaky and not really like saying what's really going on or what's really in their mind or something along those lines. And I'm getting that this person's kind of just been upfront and honest. I don't think that he would want to jeopardize his family. I see a happy family here with Ten of Cups, happy family here. But I think that he may think you have feelings just because there are Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands, but I will get clarification on that. I just kind of see like a withdrawn energy when it comes to feelings right now. Girl, where do you work where you have all these hot bosses? Where do you work at? No, I'm just saying, don't say where you work. Do not. I'm just saying. That's funny. Let's see. Why is the Ace of Cups here, please? Why is the Ace of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups? Or Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Ace of Cups. Okay, so they've noticed the flow of conversation a bit. That's probably why they feel that way. There's been a lot of communication here. So as I was explaining the Chariot in reverse, clarifying the Ace of Cups, the Chariot is about someone kind of coming towards you. So I feel like they probably feel like you're putting there's like, I don't know, some kind of communication has increased here between you guys. So they could be feeling some kind of like vibe or something off of you. I don't know. Why is the Ace of Wands here? We have the Fool. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Judgment, Rebirth. You said you're a server? That's right. I remember that, but I'm just like, what? You have all these attractive bosses? This person's being a bit reserved here. They may be exchanging the good energy back and forth, but I feel like they've got things pretty much on lock. I think that they like goofing off with you. They have fun, but they seem like a pretty stand-up person, just from what I'm seeing here. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups? So I've asked what he's walking away from, what he would withdraw from or abandon, and it's this Ace of Cups. He is not feeling the idea of any kind of feelings with you. This is like, love and emotion and feelings for someone or interest in someone on an emotional level. And I'm seeing him just not even, his back is turned to that idea. But I think that he does like the flirting a little bit, but I think that he tries to like keep it very under wraps just because, he is happy here at home with the 10 of Cups. It's possible. Yeah. If anything else, I see that there could be attraction, mutual attraction. But I really think that it kind of stops at that. It's like they notice that you are an attractive person, but I think they're a pretty stand up guy. And I don't think that anything is worth risking what he already has at home. Especially like seeing the Lovers, the Chariot, and the Seven of Swords come out in reverse. It's like this person's just really upfront with you. What you see, there's no more depth to that. It is what you see. Take it at face value. No decisions to move towards you or anything like that in a relationship in reverse. But there definitely is feeling the vibe. There is an energy, like you said, a flirty energy, which I'm sensing with the Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands, that it is something that they have noticed. But I think that they pretty much are just gonna hold back. They're gonna stay conservative. Let's pull some oracle here. Let's figure that out here. I think that he likes you as a person. He thinks you're a good person. All right, so we have travel. We have, so you did say something about maybe they're being like a little nicer because you're leaving and they're kind of just like getting in their last, conversations or whatever. So we have travel, healing, and trust. I cut the deck. We have psychic abilities and family. Specifically with family, I keep seeing this reoccurring. This person's not going to jeopardize what they have. I think that they just can sense the energy that you guys are exchanging, and it's something that they are noticing. But I feel like they're a very trusting person. There's someone who you can trust. I think, I don't want to say like been there, done that, because it's possible he hasn't, but like that's the expression, and he's like, I'm not ever gonna do something like that again. And jeopardize, like, he knows the grass is green on his side. He doesn't need to go somewhere else. Yeah, he does have morals. So let's work on your second question here. That's to be understood. That makes a lot of sense. So you want to keep with the light seers, right, Kendra, for your second question? All right, let's do it. All right, so we're going to put on the left side R, and we're going to put on the right side JB. What is this? My cup? Weird. All right, so how is our feeling and thinking towards Kendra? How is our thinking and feeling towards Kendra, please? How is our thinking and feeling? How's that? The Four of Pentacles in reverse is interesting. I feel like they may be letting go a little bit here. Or possibly to protect themselves. What are R's feelings and thoughts towards Kendra, please? Anything else for R? Ooh, that slipped out the last minute. Knight of Cups. Okay, what are JB's feelings and thoughts towards Kendra? I know for a fact Death was in reverse, but I think this was upright. Oh, heartbreak. What are JB's feelings and thoughts towards Kendra? All right, so I do think that JB is a bit more emotionally invested in you. I don't think they're ready for you to leave, if I'm quite honest. I think that they're a bit sad about it. The Death is in reverse, so it's someone who doesn't really necessarily, or they're not ready to quite move on from the situation. They're both in like this Scorpio energy with the moon and with the Death card. But for JB specifically, I feel like he's a bit unable to move on with a Death in reverse, whereas I'm sensing from R is this person's coming to terms with the fact that they're going to let you go. There are a lot still left unsaid here between you and R, and that's kind of what they're thinking to themselves. They're kind of a bit tortured about the fact that they have not verbalized certain things to you. I think that they hope for some type of different type of interaction with you at some point with the Judgment card. The Judgment is about healing, rebirth, renewal, and Judgment's also about absolving yourself from like past indiscretions or past shame or past like actions, things like that. It's basically like letting the guilt go is the Judgment card. So that's kind of what I'm getting there. Now, of course, the Knight of Cups sneaks up at the end, which is pretty typical for R from my experience reading cards for his energy. It's like he is coming to terms with the fact that he's got to let this go. You are leaving, you are walking away. But I still feel like there's still a little something here with R. The Knight of Cups is, like that romantic, wear your heart on your sleeve kind of person. This is like a Prince Charming riding in at the last moment. It's just someone who's kind of like using their imagination to think of like all the ways that would be romantic for you guys to be together. But these are like thoughts, these are feelings, keep in mind. These are not actions. This is just someone saying like in another life maybe, or maybe like down the road. But clearly he's a bit tortured with the fact that there's been some things left unsaid. I don't think that... I think he's a little bit more realistic about where you guys are at the moment. I think he's a little bit more using more logic based thinking, whereas I think that JB is a bit more emotionally invested here. So R is kind of like, well, I made my bed, now I've got to sleep in it, now I've got to lie in it, whatever. And it's almost like coming to terms and accepting here that there is going to be some separation. But of course, like I said, in our fashion, he's still here with like the feelings. He's still here with the romance. Keep in mind though, it is a Knight of Cups, which, you know, is not a king. You know, you have the King of Cups over here with JB. You have someone who's young and fun and flirty, you know, and who enjoys a good time. Whereas JB is over here as the King of Cups, more emotionally invested here, not ready to necessarily move on. A bit upset about this, actually, that things have not possibly, maybe upset that things have not quite manifested. Well, keep in mind, Kendra, the question that I asked was what are they feeling and what are they thinking? We didn't ask the next action, so I have to read the cards in the with the intentions of what I put out when I was asking. So you said, how are your bosses R and JB feeling? So these are feelings for R, and then these are feelings for JB. I don't have actions. It's not the intention I set when I was shuffling here. I mean, to be completely honest, technically an action or like a decision about an action could be a thought in some way. So, but I still don't see necessarily like anyone moving forward here, even if I was to go off of just thoughts and not feelings. I don't see like necessarily action cards. But I do see someone wanting to maintain the connection, maintain the communication. I feel like this person over here is a lot more emotionally intellectual. They're able to have like conversations of depth, whereas they're not going to run away out of fear. Whereas this person may let you get below the surface a little bit, but I still feel like they're underdeveloped. They're still here. This person they're not quite at this level where they're mentally desiring to really speak about everything. Like they're here for fun. They're here for a good time. They do recognize and acknowledge that there are, you know, feelings there, but I feel like they've come more to terms to accepting the fact that what was unsaid is being left unsaid, and maybe possibly having hope for something down the line. I'm not seeing anything in this person that's saying, oh, this person's going to surprise you. I mean, it's possible just because the Knight of Cups is a romance kind of card, but I'm not necessarily seeing this person like really putting on a show or anything like that. And if they are, I would question the intentions as far as like, is this serious? Or are you just being sweet and nice? Are you just trying to lead me on? You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Like, what is the motivation behind this person here with the Nine of Cups? With JB, I am seeing that they see that this journey together, at least the stage that y'all are in right now, is coming to an end. They are having a hard time with it, especially with the Three of Swords. They see the separation. It's got them thinking. Yeah, I mean, they both clearly see you as someone who's really beautiful, who's really attractive. The bottom of the deck here is just, you know, you look at the person's face, like they don't necessarily know if this is something that they should even entertain. I don't necessarily think it has to do with you specifically. It could have a lot to do with them as well. I guess we'll see when you give them a letter. You know, we'll see if that changes the trajectory of anything at all. All right, so R's thoughts and feelings, please. R's thoughts and feelings. We have, again, family. We also have blessings. JB's thoughts and feelings. JB's thoughts and feelings. JB's thoughts and feelings. I do like this card coming out for JB because we have, well, this was the first card. This is empowerment. This is someone who could be stepping into their power, feeling courage to do something about how they're feeling. Seeking some type of clarity here with the Queen of Swords, getting maybe a different perspective of some sorts. I ultimately am getting from R that he just wants you to be happy, and I see that he sees some kind of like distance, far off dream, possibly, but just like never really sure if this is ever going to manifest. Let's get some deeper messages for you. You said if they don't take action, it's not meant to be. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like that is how it's gonna go, right? Because if they don't move forward in your direction and pursue you, you're likely not going to do it. Because you're the kind of person who like knows what they want, and you're like, if you want to be with me, show me. So I'm kind of thinking that if they don't take the action, then nothing's really going to come of it, is what it feels like. But I would just say expect the unexpected here. I would say, especially from JB, expect the unexpected. But I would not put it past this R person, like down the road, before the end of the year, or like in a little while, to come back around, like that you're gonna hear from this person again. It kind of feels that way a little bit when I do these readings. All right, so this is for our thoughts and feelings, please. Our thoughts and feelings towards Kendra. What just happened? Oh, went over here. All right, wow, that was a lot. Okay. So we have immediately, I see greed. I see R being a little bit selfish here. Oh, okay. So he's asking a lot of questions. He's asking like where, he's asking why, he could be asking how. Okay, so some things I'm seeing that there's still physical attraction. We have addicted, we have physical desire, satisfy. I feel like he's like, if things align, I'm gonna let the universe decide. Kismet's kind of like synchronicities as well. So another thing is tension here with attach, addictive, desire, physical, satisfy. We have attach. This person seems to be kind of like disciplined. He says calm, cool, collected here. I feel like, he has a different perspective of this connection than you do, probably. I do feel like at some point with the Kismet, you guys could possibly, come together again. I'm getting that Kismet align, where, how, why. So I did get natural. That's making me think that he likes it when you're just kind of yourself. You don't do it all up. If he's ever seen you without makeup, possibly he likes that. He likes that natural authenticity. So I'm going to put that in with the physical physical here, but he does have certain coping mechanisms that possibly he was conditioned to have, where he self-sabotages, where he feels like love isn't real, where he dissociates due to trauma. There could be like lots of coping mechanisms that he could have that are not good for him. But I do see here certain conversation. So I feel like certain conversations. I don't know what that means. Certain conversations. Maybe certain conversations, something that sticks out in his mind. He replays things over and over again. I think he kind of kicks himself sometimes with how he goes about doing things. So y'all's song here is Nothing's Gonna Hurt You Baby by Cigarettes After Sex. And that song is actually pretty breathy and kind of like a little bit sexy, so that's fun. So for JB, what are JB's thoughts? JB's thoughts and feelings with Kendra, please. Okay. I am seeing burden. I am seeing suspense. I'm seeing giving. So this person may feel a little bit like they don't want to bother you. Possibly they don't want to be rejected. But there is something about you that leaves them in this like feeling of excitement. I have shy. Yeah. So this person, I feel like it has to do with like, I don't know, not wanting to put you off, maybe not want you to get the ick from them. Like if they, say something a certain way or present themselves a certain way, maybe they are a little bit worried about rejection a bit. I have airplane, so a lot of times that indicates distance. They're seeing the separation here. They feel scattered in their energy. Oh, and we have distance, so that makes sense. And they also have self-esteem. So we have shy and we have self-esteem. So it could just be that that's just their general demeanor. I have distance, airplane, and scattered. So this is someone who's a bit confused, but noticing the separation. We also have touch. So I feel like any kind of personal touches that you guys have, high five, handshake, hug, or even like that touch that you guys have before you leave, give each other a hug goodbye. I feel like that's really going to sink in with him. And a song for JB. We have Wallows. Are you bored yet? So maybe he wants to be interesting to you. He wants to be exciting to you. I remember channeling him and like he just wanted to make sure that, he's the only one kind of thing. I don't think he really is in for competition. That one. Carmen, go ahead and pick out your crystal. Prestige. Sorry, I'm missing some stuff in the chat. Carmen, you said Oh, you're back. Hello, Carmen. How's it going? You said you were right about me leaving and not knowing where we stand. Okay, completely accurate. Read and without extra info. That's why you're back. Oh my gosh, that's great. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. Having that like validation, that's always nice to hear because sometimes I never know whatever comes of these readings. So I appreciate you coming back. Kendra, I hope that helped you in some way. I appreciate you coming back as well. Prestige, whenever you are ready, go ahead and post your question. Carmen says, Carmen, when I get to you, this is the one you're referring to that you wanted. Prestige wants the red stone, so red jasper. You said he was surprised, and I knew that, but you didn't mention it. Very cool. Very cool. I love when those messages from Spirit just come through. Carmen, if you ever feel called to, I would love it if you would leave me a review on my Etsy page. It's like testimonies like that, reviews like that, the things that you just said to me that really will help other people decide if I'm the reader for them. It will help with exposure. So I would love it if you would leave a review. You're so welcome, Kendra. All right, I'll be back to you in a little bit, Kendra. Thank you, Carmen. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just channel into Prestige now that we've caught up on the chats. I don't want to interrupt her reading or his reading. I'm not sure. Prestige. Sorry about that. I don't know what you go by, what your pronouns. Am I reading too much into it, or is this Ash sending subliminals to me through his post? Ooh, dang, that's gonna be an exciting read. All right, so you have number 4. Interestingly enough, is the Lovers, and then with the red you have F, which is the Wizard's Tarot. Right there. I'm a girl. Hello. I had a feeling, but I was like, I don't want to assume, right? Okay. So, Prestige. Am I reading too much into it? Or is this Ash sending subliminals through his post? All right, so let's just get some cards drawn. But I do want to ask the rods because it kind of is a yes or no question a little bit. But we'll dig into this. What's going on here is Prestige reading into this, or is Ash sending subliminals through posts? Let me know. So my feeling is yes. That's what I'm getting from this initially, just from seeing this spread here. One more card, please. One more card. It's definitely, I want you to notice me. I want you to know what I'm doing. I want you to know what's happening. I want you to see this. That's the vibe I'm getting from these cards here. But let's take a look and see. All right, so for Prestige, Prestige wants to know, is Ash sending subliminals to her through his posts? Is Ash sending subliminal messages to Prestige through his posts? Yep, crossover with the left. Prestige, I am getting a yes. And I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied in that, like, being able to, like, say this accurately, but maybe this person's a little tongue-tied. I don't know. But I am getting that there is devilish motives here behind this. There's ulterior motives. I do feel like this person could be saying some things, maybe pouring out some stuff here, some divulging some information. I also see someone sitting here reading. It's like reading like a scroll, basically. Like one person's dishing out the information, like here, and then the other person's picking up the piece of paper and reading it. So I'm kind of getting like they may also know too that you are watching. But I think that that's the hope. I'm interested to see if what this makes you feel like, though, because the Five of Pentacles feels like you're on the outside looking in. Like maybe you don't have all the information, so you're kind of picking up what you can from maybe what they post on social media or what you hear from other people. Maybe they feel on the outside of you, so they kind of want to like share a little bit about them just to see, you know, if you're going to post anything. Not quite sure. But I do have the 10 of Pentacles here, which is like long-term gain, long-term abundance. 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. This is like your hard work is paying off. You're kind of like enjoying what you put into this now. So maybe this person feels like you're going to have a conversation with them. Maybe their hard work is paying off. There's some kind of preparation going on here at the bottom of the deck with the 3 of Wands. You said he does know you're watching. Interesting stuff. I would say there are ulterior motives, especially with the Devil card coming out first. I do feel like this person is aware that you're watching, aware that you're paying attention. Like I said, they may also be paying attention to you and what it is you're doing and what it is you're posting. There's definitely the benefit of knowing that you can see it. That's what I will say. Prestige, Prestige. Prestige and Ash, please. He said this is so juicy. Well, you know, as many would say, I do spill the tea quite a bit. I do divulge that information. It's fun for me. It's kind of like exciting, you know. So although I will give it to you straight though. I'm also like not gonna just lie to make you like to give you the answer you want. You know what I mean? Like I want to be honest. I want to be truthful. So the 3 cards that came out, we have romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So remember when I said some hard work could be paying off, like kind of like the investment that they put into maybe trying to gain your attention or you doing that with them. This could be could be what leads to something else between you guys. We have time. Interesting. It says you're trying too hard, give it time. So Spirit is saying just don't be too noticeable, right? Don't be too transparent. Post a couple of things every once in a while that literally have nothing to do with him, and there's no motive from you either. We also have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So that's kind of fun. Let's pull some paper messages for you as well. You said you were just being friendly when you messaged, but he is hot. Yeah, I think you guys you're watching each other here. What are the thoughts going on? Any additional insight or information here, please? All right, so we have consumed, fantasy, finding direction. Ooh, we have selfish and abroad. And we have fun. So the selfish word does confirm what I was saying about ulterior motives. Like they have other things going on in their mind that they feel like this is going to work to the benefit. I do see something here about a broad direction finding, maybe an outside perspective, or maybe some kind of epiphany or clarity on the situation. But also if like you were thinking certain things and I'm not channeling those messages are still for you. So for instance, if you looked at the word abroad and you initially thought, oh, this person's at a distance from me, take that message because that's for you. It's not just how I'm interpreting them. We also have consumed in fantasy. So they could be thinking about you a lot. We also have fun as well. So it's kind of like a flirty time here. That second word there is direction. We have finding, selfish, fun, consumed in fantasy. And the song that I have for y'all is... It's funny that you said you're going to also play it off as well so it doesn't look like it's too obvious because he's watching. Exactly. You guys would be able to kind of read and see through one another. But it's funny because you said play it off, and we have playfulness and fun, kind of like acting cool. Oh my god, I knew this song was going to come out for you. I freaking should have said it. I should have just said it. Only one other person has gotten this song before. I think it was Kendra. And in my mind, I was thinking, as I was playing the song, I was thinking back to Kendra's reading and how she got this song, and I should have called it. So anyway, it's Like You Lie. It's called Little Bits. I can't. And it's basically about people having mutual feelings for one another, but like not necessarily either one ready to like come out and say it. So that's kind of a fun song. Definitely look up the lyrics. This is so crazy. Sometimes like if I feel like if that happens, I just need to say it. Sometimes I do, but that's a little bit crazy. There's over 100 songs in there, and I'm continually adding to it, yet somehow I knew which one it was going to be. That's crazy. You're welcome, Prestige. I'm glad that was fun. Thank you for placing an order with me. Carmen, did you say you wanted this one? I think this is the one that you said you wanted. So that's this deck right here, the Good Tarot. And let's roll for your Oracle deck. Number 5, which is the Whispers of Love. What is James' current feelings? Okay. What is James' current feelings? Okay. So Carmen wants to know, what is James' current feelings about me and the connection? Ooh, look at how pretty that picture is. That is gorgeous. That is Queen of Earth, okay? So this is the mother. This is the nurturer. This is the person who provides comfort and fulfillment and safety and love. I feel like this person does feel now, since you have maybe parted ways, that there is this call to action. There is this need to divulge more, to maybe put more effort in or express more. I'm getting with the call. Let's keep shuffling here. Interesting. All right, so this all feels very in the beginning stages, I guess, just because we have like lots of 2s, 3s. You know, we have some aces here, some 5s. I'm not seeing like a lot of maybe tangible physical like longevity or something like that so far. I do feel like this all feels kind of like new and fresh. Like y'all are just kind of starting this up a little bit here, maybe starting things up again, but it still feels new somehow. So right off the bat, I do see that this person does feel like they need to communicate, or put some more of an effort in, or give you some information that maybe they feel like you left wanting. You know, maybe something more concrete, something more solid. But there is indecision here, I will say that. And we do have the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords can mean the separation, you know, like it could mean painful separation. It could be like, you know, I'm getting like the sense this person didn't necessarily want you to leave, but I think that they also were like, I need some time to kind of work this out in my mind. They could be consulting with other people about this, having conversations maybe with their friends, other people in their life, maybe family, something like that, to gain some kind of insight. Overall, I did see happy. Like I saw happiness here with number 20 call. Like I do feel like this person felt good around you. Generally speaking, I feel like they were happy to see you. What else? What else am I getting? So timing is a factor here. Um, I think that a couple other things have to line up before you'll really have like all the information. I feel like this person's kind of feels like they're being called here into something, into a connection or a relationship with more depth. I feel like this is kind of like a trust fall for them to be authentic. But I kind of feel like too, I'm kind of seeing how, sorry, the camera. I'm seeing how this person kind of viewed you and saw you as like this sovereign person. Um, I don't know if this is the first time y'all ever saw each other, if you guys are seeing each other again. I'm kind of getting like you know each other already, but it's almost like something in the way that you presented to them, something with you physically showing up felt different to them about you. Like you became a more high caliber person. Like you became more, what is the word that I'm looking for? I don't know. It's just like some kind of grace, I guess. There was some tension here. Ace of Fire, there's sexuality. This is sensuality. This is lust, desires. This is also creative. It's like the birth of creative ideas and potential and thoughts. And it's a very fiery, exciting energy. It's full of light and warmth. This person is trying to work it out, though. I see with the Magician and the High Priestess, this person is trying to work out how they're feeling. You said high maintenance. Yeah, it could be high maintenance. It's like it's what I'm getting from it is like someone who's like, this is what I deserve and I'm not going to accept anything less. Like that's what I mean. High maintenance can kind of be viewed negatively. It's more like this assured, you were assured, like you had this air about you that was very unbothered, but also like you're either going to do this or not, and I'll be fine either way. Like, and I don't know if that's necessarily what you were thinking in your head, but like this is how this person was perceiving you. And so like now they feel like a sense of obligation to put more effort into this, go deeper with you on this. Like I said, the word divulge is coming up a lot. Like divulge like more to you, give more depth to the situation, more substance, more something tangible. Diamond Bay, you wanted to know what the Cash App was. So yeah, the link tree will give you all of my forms of payment. If you do not want to place an order through Etsy or you are unable to, it's $7.77 for one question. So you can definitely do that. Sorry if that was really loud, guys. A magnet just stuck to my microphone. I'm gonna move this over here. You did say that you'll be fine either way. Right. That's what I'm getting. So let's pull some cards for you here. I do feel like it is going to work out a bit in your favor, though. When I cut the deck for clarity, I got the Two of Cups and I got the Star. And the Star is about something being reborn or rebirthed. It's kind of like judgment to me in that way, but it's less about healing and more about faith. And then we also have the Two of Cups, which is, union or being united in love, in relationships, attraction. It is my twin flame signifier. I always tell people that. But generally speaking, when the Two of Cups comes out in a love or romance reading, it does herald good things. Oh. All right, so we have, so a message that I think he's kind of going through this is freedom. It says that there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So I feel like this person is like, if I want this, I can have it. I just need to decide. We have surrender. And then it says at times we must surrender before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will all work out. So that's kind of like the call card that I was getting, is like this person does desire something with more meaning, something with more depth, something to where he can be authentic and doesn't have to go through, all this surface level stuff. And then let's pull some word messages for you, since you donated or you placed an order through Etsy. Ooh. All right, so we have sexy. I was getting for the Ace of Fire here. Wild, sexy eyes. Maybe like they really love your eyes. We do have like verge, which is like someone who could be in the in-between, like of indecision, but on the verge, they're right on the edge to actually like just go for it. Because we do have unsure, but I just kind of feel like this person's like a little bit more decided about what their plan is going to be. We also have saw. So we have SAW. That's also reminded me a little bit of the Three of Air, like an actual like tool, like a saw. Like I don't think that they want to be left hurt about this. Yeah, they don't want to be left hurt about this. I just saw feel. But I also feel like with saw, it's like when they saw you, you know what I mean? Like sexy. They like were kind of entranced a little bit. We have release. That sounds dirty to me right now. There's probably like some tension. They also admire you and admire kind of like just who you are. I see structure as like stability here within the connection. So let's see if I can pick this up. So those are all the words here. And for your song, we have fantasy, eternity forever. My boyfriend's getting mad at his game right now. Did you guys hear that? He said he does love his freedom. He loves his time alone. I mean, that's important. And the fact that that, like if this does go somewhere, I feel like it's important that that you pay attention to that. That he likes his alone time. He may be the kind of person that needs that ability to disconnect. And you seem like someone who would respect that a little bit here. You're welcome, Carmen. So the next question was actions over the next 10 days. Let's take a look here. What are James's next actions towards Carmen? We're looking over the next 10 days, please. Nine of Earth. I'm hoping Eight of Pentacles comes out. Actions. What we want to see is like an Eight of Pentacles. We want to see Eight Chariots. We want to see maybe an Ace of Swords. Or Ace of Pentacles. What else? What are the actions here from James? Ooh, I said we want the Chariot. And we also have Six of Fire. We also have the Three of Air. Man, the separation, this painful separation keeps coming out for you guys. It's like past pain, past hurts, current pain from separation. A lot of times the Three of Swords can indicate healing a broken heart. We also have the Four of Fire. This is another great one for actions. All right, so I think we're kind of outside the planning stage here, Carmen. I think this person is going to make some moves towards you. We do have the next step in commitment here with the Four of Fire. This is great. This is, being, in a relationship with someone, having more stability in your relationship, being in alignment with someone else. We also have equal give and take here with the Six of Fire. It feels very like recognized, acknowledged, appreciated, adored, admired. I see all of the hard work, all of the effort that's been put in so far is paying off. We have determination, willpower to move forward, and motivated to do that as well. We have two cards indicating communication, messages coming in, synchronicities, as well as news coming in fast towards you. Again, I do see this person maybe could be using the support or help of someone else. If they're going to come towards you, like let's just say in a text, where they're gonna call you, or whatever the form of communication is, they're probably saying, oh, hey, so and so, like what would be good, what could I say, how could I word this. I'm kind of like seeing some kind of like collaboration happening, possibly with someone else's help. Maybe if they want to travel to you but they have other responsibilities, they may be asking someone to cover for them so that they can come see you. I don't know, there's something here involving outside of just himself. I think that he's trying to figure out what to do, because it seems like there could be some kind of like complication or some kind of difficulty, some kind of obstacle here with the Five of Fire. So trying to work that out. But I see more depth, as I was talking about in the last reading. The Queen of Waters, they can express their feelings. They can talk about what it is that they want from this. The messages are well received. They go kind of like back and forth. This person just has really good emotional balance, clarity. They're also very intuitive. They're also very compassionate. So I do feel like this person, understands. It's almost like there's a timer on the situation. And that is a little bit what I was getting from the last reading, is they feel this obligation to kind of like not leave you hanging. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Earth. So this is more structure, more stability, a more solid foundation, someone who can step up and be the king, right? You were the Queen of Pentacles. This is a perfect match with the King of Earth. There's romance here as well. Some type of grand gesture. I don't know why, but the seahorse is standing out to me. So look up the symbolism of a seahorse. And again, more messages, synchronicities. Yeah, they're just feeling the distance here with the Six of Water. I'm a little bit curious how far away you guys live from each other, but anyways, you said there is a lot of pain. Okay, that could be why the Three of Air keeps coming up in your reading. Hello, Alana. How are you doing? James and Carmen, next actions, please. Very cute. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. This is holding a vision, kind of like manifesting. You had the Magician in the last reading. This is like visual. This is setting intentions. This is releasing things that need to be just, don't harbor that anymore. Create room for new opportunities and possibilities. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Oh, that's kind of what we were talking about. Remember, you said he kind of needs his alone time. And I was saying, like, that's kind of what you would, you're the kind of person that respects that, understands that. It says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. You said moving a little ways away, but still in the same city. Okay, good. These days, with everything being virtual, it's almost like there is a sense of like closeness. There's a sense of, if you want to see someone, you can just pick up your phone and FaceTime them. But also, I think in the same turn on that, like on the other hand, being in a virtual world, living in a virtual world, you're so used to like having that instant communication, instant, gratification or what have you. So social media, the technologies we have now kind of make it difficult, right? So if someone, even if they live 30 minutes from you, it still feels long distance, because we're in a world now that's so connected. It's like, why can't you see them more often? Why can't you spend time with them? Why does it take so long to get to them? So I kind of see, like, on both hands how long distance is good these days, but at the same time it also can make even just the shortest drive feel like it's very long. Carmen, some keywords, additional clarity here. We have aware. This person's very aware of what is expected of them. Content. What? Sent. Continue. Inspire. Okay, so there's something that's really important to them, is that their life doesn't really change too much. I think that they need that assurance from you that they will still have their independence and individuality. I think that is something that they protect, and that they do want to remain the same. But I do see continue, like the Chariot, someone who's willing to move forward in this. I got sense you could have smelled good. You could still, I don't know how long ago you were there, but they could probably still like smell your scent where they are. I think they're right now just trying to figure out what exactly to do how to do this, but they feel inspired. And for your song, no, that's not right. It's this one. Okay. No more tears. Ozzy. But no more tears, okay? That's the message. There may be something else in the lyrics there for you, possibly. Carmen, thank you so much for your support. Thank you again too for coming back and letting me know, how things validated and resonated for you as well. Thank you guys for checking in. Let me see what other orders have come through. All right, so I just took care of Carmen. All right, so Kendra has 2 more questions that came in at 9:01. And Diamond, let's see. Diamond was at 9:31. Hold on a second. I got some other. I'm sorry, Diamond. You placed multiple. So Diamond did 1, 2, 3. Is it? Wait, is it 2 questions? Hold on. Diamond, I'm so confused. 9:33, 9:31, and 9:25. Diamond did 3 questions. And that one came in at 9:25. And then Alana after that. So we have Kendra, and then we have Diamond, and then we have Alana. Diamond has 3 questions, Kendra has 2, and Dee Dee put in for a question. You guys are awesome. I didn't even get that notification. Yeah, Diamond, is it 2 questions and a tip? Kendra said light sears. Got it. Let's roll for you here. I don't ever mind y'all requesting light sears. It's one of my favorite ones to read. So that rolled to a 2. And that is Energy Oracle. Ooh, I love this deck as well. Got some good decks tonight. What do I want to pull here? All right, Kendra, give me 1 second here. Hey, Queen, I think I'm going to go ahead and close things down in about 15 minutes. So if we can close the list for donations and orders at 10, that would be very awesome. Kendra wants some messages from spirits. Ooh, Kendra, you know what you would really like? I'm definitely going to do your reading, number 2, obviously. But I have a pick a card reading. I posted it a long time ago. But it's what makes you attractive. You probably would like that pick a card reading as well. Mind you, if I seem different, it's because it was a long time ago. I was in a different place. I had a different camera. I don't even think I had this microphone. So bear with the quality. But you might like that reading. It seems like a lot of people do like that reading. Messages from Spirit for Kendra, please. Girl, I think that there's something going on here that's gonna make you feel a little bit sad. You might be shocked at the bittersweet feeling that you have leaving your place of work. But Spirit is saying you're on the right track. You're doing the right things. You are investing in your future, whether you realize it or not. By making this decision, you are allowing yourself to fulfill those dreams that you so very much want in the future and reap those benefits. So it's almost like Spirit saying, take solace in the fact that you're on the right track. You're doing what needs to be done to get you where you want to be. I see you just kind of taking a trust fall into the universe here. Like that game you would play when you were a kid and you and your friends would be like, let me fall into your arms. I'm gonna, you put your back to them. It's like a trust fall situation. But you're doing that, but essentially into the universe. Spirit's calling you to there's something here with the 7 of Swords. It's about what is this? Because I do feel like you're a pretty upfront, honest person. I feel like for the most part you say, how you're feeling about things. But it's like you're not being honest about something here with the 7 of Swords. It could be you're not being honest with yourself. Do not deceive yourself. 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here? The Tower. Chaos. Sudden epiphanies and revelations. Sudden changes with the 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here, please? Interesting. A new perspective. What is this about? Are you nervous? Are you nervous about this new adventure? Like, do you feel like you're making the wrong decision at all? Like, you have not, like, I feel like you think you probably made the right decision, but do you have like any doubts? Are you nervous about this decision that you've made? I just want you to know that I am getting victory here. There is clarity here as well. You know, Spirit's just saying continue to have that faith. You know, this is just starting off. You're a bit of a free spirit. If you're doubting anything about the decisions, if you're nervous, if you're worried, Spirit is saying, you know, they've got you. Don't worry. This is just going to make you shine brighter. Yeah, you said you're a little nervous about starting a new job and moving to LA. I mean, it's scary. I mean, own that. You know what I mean? Don't try to push those feelings down. If you sense yourself feeling like any nervousness, any worry, any doubt, it's okay to feel those things. You know, you're making a big decision, but you know, don't try to shove those feelings down. Feel them, but know that you are supported here. Kendra, messages, please. What does Kendra need to know, please? What does Kendra need to know? What does Kendra need to know? What do you want Kendra to know, please? All right, so do not lose sight, do not lose vision on what you feel you're called to do. Answer the calls, what Spirit is saying. Don't deviate from that. Don't allow distractions. Don't allow anything to get in the way of what it is that you want. You are breaking the chains. I feel like you're breaking cycles here, ancestral cycles. It says patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. Anything else for Kendra, please? You're like lighting the way. I feel like you have a leader energy. People see you as kind of paving your own path here. We also have inner temple. Tune into the portal of your heart in devotion. You have divine guidance with Akasha. Oh, this is so cute because underneath this card it says leap. Hello? Hello? It says leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. And what was I just saying about this? What was I just saying about this card? Leap and the universe will catch you. You go first, like they've got you. It's like the exact thing I was just talking about right here. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits in Soul Tribe. That's very cool. I don't even remember seeing this card before, but I love that. I'm sure I have. I don't recall. So let's pull some energy oracles for you real quick to finish out this reading from spirits. Messages from Spirit. What does Kendra need to know, please? We have the Sun, contracts. Ooh, that'd be very cool. I hope this has to do with your acting career. That's the first thing I thought of with contracts. What else does Kendra need to know? It's really interesting because you said you're going to California. But when I saw this, I heard Sunshine State. I think that is Florida, if I'm not mistaken. You could be making a trip to Florida. We also have Door to Romance. Don't feel like these doors are closing to you here. And, it may not be these work prospects, but you do have an air of romance and flirtiness about you. You could just be in that season, where everyone's just wanting a piece of Kendra. Everyone kind of goes through that where, like, all of a sudden they're just like really attractive to other people. So that could be that. I just feel like Spirit is just kind of trying to drive home. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt your decisions that you've made. Don't question it. You are on the right path. They do see you walking away and moving forward with your plans. Yeah, I liked the contract, especially just because I immediately thought acting. So that's very cool. So we'll go ahead and move on to your second question. Oh, Kendra, I haven't said anything. I've just been pulling other decks and shuffling. I muted it real quick. I was talking to my boyfriend. No worries. All right, so we do have a contest going on here. Queen of Swords just announced it. Starting tomorrow, as long like basically all the reviews that come in starting tomorrow. So if you got a reading with me tonight, you can use that to write a review on. But basically, we're going to put everyone who leaves a review for me tomorrow entered into a drawing. So definitely consider leaving a review, especially if you liked your readings with me. Of course, I want everything to be authentic and I want you to only say what you feel about my readings. But it just kind of helps give that exposure. So, like, as a thank you, even if you don't say anything, you just leave a 5-star review. That helps too. Of course, the written reviews make more of an impact. But that will be starting tomorrow. Queen, how long should we let this go on for? Should we do it through Friday? Maybe do it through Friday. See, Kendra says, yeah, because all these love interests have me questioning my plans. Yeah, don't allow it to deviate. Mm-hmm. All right, so Kendra, do you have to write another review tomorrow? Kendra actually just wrote a review today, Queen. So let's go ahead and just throw her in the drawing because she literally just wrote it today. So if any reviews come through tonight too, we'll include you guys. Maybe we should just do today through Friday. Maybe we'll close at like midnight on Friday to be announced. I'll do a live drawing maybe, if that sounds good to everyone. Okay, Queen, sounds good. So Kendra, back to your question. Kendra, what makes me that girl? All right, so let's see. What are these attributes here? What attributes does Kendra possess that makes her that girl attractive? Your body language, how you speak, how you verbalize yourself and your thoughts. You have that like Gemini quality where you're kind of like a chameleon. You got the shapeshifter archetypes. That's kind of like you're able to use your skills that you have acquired to kind of navigate through different circles, different groups of people. You're able to kind of just whoever you're talking to, you can kind of just vibe with. You're able to like chameleon yourself into any situation. You can walk with lots of different walks of life. So that is something that is attractive. Also says the ability to see the potential in everything. I definitely can sense that as well. We do have that you are nurturing. You provide this sense of people like kind of feel that radiating warmth off of you, like this nurturing, this joy as well. But I feel like you're just very expressive. There's something about your body language and something about the way that you come across, how you articulate certain things. It could be your voice as well. You said you can connect with anyone. So remember when I said you are a leader, you have that leadership potential. You had the King of Wands, which I said that you kind of like me way. Specifically, think I used that phrasing. And Spirit is saying here, yes, you are the pioneer. Okay. So you have a passion for doing, for creating, for like, paving the path for what has not been done before. You like the fact that you are different and you are unique. You don't want to be this person, as my boyfriend would say, cookie cutter. You don't want to be the person that's just following in other people's footsteps. What's going on with Kendra here? What makes Kendra attractive? What makes Kendra attractive, please? All right, we have artists. So your talent. So it says expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the senses, inspiring others to see this as well. So this could be your acting coming out. You have that talent, you have that creative attribute. You are able to express certain things in a way that makes other people feel a certain way or a certain thing. Very funny. We have the Samaritan. It's basically saying that you have the capacity to help other people. It's kind of like being a good Samaritan. It's someone who thinks of other people and does, you know, nice things for other people, assists in some way, even if that's not necessarily something that you wanted to do in that moment. It's saying if you would prefer to ignore it, and even if it's something you're not necessarily wanting to do in that moment, you allow your good nature to push through. So let's just say if someone needs help with something and it may put you out, maybe you don't want to be late for work, or you're in a hurry or something like that. Um, it's just you are good natured, and so that's seen that you're able to sacrifice yourself if someone really needs your help. I am pulling a couple cards for you, Kendra. It's like an energy about you is what I feel. Um, it feels different. It feels inviting. It's like a magnet here. You're just out of reach, is what I heard. You're always just out of reach. Kind of like the chase. You got the sun again, so there is warmth and vitality. Um, there is something about like the purity of who you are as a person. I did see child divine here. I wasn't sure if that was for you or not. It was a little bit into the deck that almost came out. But it says innocence, purity, and redemption says suggest a special connection with the divine. That's very much like the sun. This is childlike energy. Just with that purity, just with that innocence. You know, when you're a kid, you you have the ability to see so much positive in the world. Um, I don't. I'm getting kind of just crafty. You do have poet and you have strategy. I don't know if you've ever considered doing any kind of writing of any sort. Automatic writing, so it's like spiritually connecting with your mediumship, or being a poet or being a writer or writing a screenplay or something along those lines that you do with pen to paper. But I am getting that coming through for you as well. Yeah, you said I said just out of reach. Like these people kind of see you like they can't, number one, they can't catch up, they can't get on your level, but also they see you as something that's just out of reach, like something almost like a fantasy, like something that isn't quite, it's like, you know how when someone goes on the chase, when someone's chasing something and they're like so close, it's like that. It's like what makes you attractive is people like the fact that you don't just, you're not this clingy person, you're not how am I trying to word this, you're self-assured, but you don't just give it all away at once, you know, it's kind of like flirty, it's kind of like a tease, it's like you're just out of reach, and that's what draws people to you. They can't quite figure you out. You said you are a writer. Okay, good. All right, physical, please. All right, so again, I got the shape shifts again. Um, but it's something physical here with the strength card. You have this gentle influence as well, where people just kind of like follow you, follow your lead. If you say that this is like a really good song, for example, they're gonna be like, all right, I trust her. Like, I don't know why, but I trust her. So the strength card is just showing this very good natured, just gentle beauty. It's almost like you don't really have to try. You have really pretty hair. I'm getting that your style, the way that you dress, is very appealing as well. I do see locks here, Kendra. Yeah, it's like you give just enough to keep them kind of wanting more. Hair is a big one, Kendra. People are very in love with your hair. I'm getting that multiple times. You're a bit of a free spirit as well, so they enjoy that about you. It's just like you keep them guessing. They don't really know what's next. Um, I'm seeing legs here, really nice legs. Other people find that attractive about you, but I also feel like you have this spirit that just commands attention. Like this person's on stage, you know, they're like, celebrate me, adore me, very, very Leo energy, like Queen of Wands. You just kind of command the attention of the room. And again, more hair in this one as well. So I would say, oh, we have arms, we have tattoos. I don't know if you have tattoos, but that could be something. I see tattoos both here. So I know this sounds kind of like generic in general, but out of these cards, I am seeing for physical attributes, I see hair. I see either tattoos and or your arms as well as your legs. Most of these, their eyes are closed or they're kind of looking away. So I'm having a hard time picking up on facial features. So that's kind of what's striking me first. It could be your arms. It could just be your physical body here. There's a lot of full body, full body, full body. This is mostly full body shots. So you could just have like a really nice figure. So that is what I've got for you, Kendra. You could probably pull off a lot of looks here too with the shape shifting. I think that you kind of have a very happy-go-lucky demeanor as well. So people probably see you as someone who is just generally like on the up and up, you know, like you're not really like the kind of person that's like, guess what happened to me today. You just immediately bring the room down. I think you have a good air about you. Yep. You're welcome. Kendra, what is your sign? I'm getting like fire or air, but I am very curious because your moon and your ascending can really influence your sun sign. I can't remember if you ever told me. Yeah, makes sense. I remember I said fire or air. Funny. Yeah, so you like the finer things in life. I see that. But you have that fire. I think that can be a bit intimidating for people. That's the thing is like they don't know, you're not really predictable. So it's like when they're around you, they're kind of just like, are we cool? Does she like me? She's like, I want to be around her, but I also feel like people don't want to get on your bad side or something. Diamond, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for your patience and waiting as well. Let me know here which crystal you would like. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kendra, I wish that was me. I used to be that way. I have a Leo South node. So I think that I'm coming out of that, like, where I always care about what I look, but I have a Leo boyfriend, so I feel like he is probably like, he's laughing. He's like, you need to, like, I don't know, do your hair sometimes. Diamond, just let me know which crystal you want. Okay, so you want a number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this tiger eye crystal, well, it's like kind of like a deep gold and black. So that is E. That is letter E. And E. This is a very special, near and dear to my heart deck. It's very nice. It's very honest. And your oracle here, number 3, which is the Moonology deck. Also a very straightforward and honest deck. All right, so question. What is coming towards me in May? Okay, Diamond, no worries. I see what it is you picked up. This deck's also really nice to shuffle. If anyone's interested in a deck, it's really nice to shuffle. I wish Lightseers shuffled a little bit better. I wish it was like this. You can kind of see it's thick, but it bends. It's pretty flexible. Like if I wanted to shuffle it like this way, I could, and it's fine. But I like to do it long ways. The Lightseers deck is like made out of actual cardboard, so it makes me a little bit sad that I got that edition, just because I love the images so much. I wish it was an easier deck to handle. All right, so Diamond, what is coming towards me for May? The month of May, this month, this year, what is coming towards for May? What is coming towards me in May? What is coming towards me? What is coming towards me in May? I feel you, Kendra, definitely so. And it's good that you know like how you want things to feel. I just really, really like a good shuffle. I like when things just kind of fly out of my hands, where I don't really feel like I'm the one making the decision. The cards are just coming out really smoothly. I've got a good handle on the Lightseers deck, but you see how like that shoots out? Like that's what I wish I could get from the Lightseers. But I feel like I've got a good handle on it, and I love the imagery. And also, it's a very special deck to me just because it was the first tarot deck I ever received as a gift from Brennan. So it holds some meaning there for me. So, Diamonds. I am feeling like things are going to start looking up for you. You could be coming into this reading. I don't know. Are you in low spirits? Are you not really feeling like things are going your way? I'm not quite sure. If that's not your current energy, maybe recent past. It is the first card in the deck here with the 5 of Pentacles. But I feel like you are coming out of it, okay? Page of Pentacles. Lots of things surrounding money. Kind of like coming into this as like a lack as well. But I do see here. Let's just start with finances because I'm seeing a lot of pentacle symbolism here. Spirit is saying now is the time to watch your spending, save where you can, budget where you can. If there's any bills or anything like that that you can get reduced, do that. Sometimes you can just call your phone bill and they'll tell you, oh, well, you can get faster internet for a low price. That actually happened to me recently. That's why I'm using that example. But Spirit is just saying, like, watch where you're spending. Make sure nothing's coming out of your bank account that is unnecessary or like you forgot you even had as a membership. But you said you have been going through stuff. But Spirit is saying that, like, all in all, ultimately, you have the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. So you are going to have long-term wealth. I don't think that you're really going to have to worry forever about money for much longer. I'm seeing somewhere you're established, somewhere where your hard work is paying off. Maybe even in retirement, you come into this extra money as well. But I feel like things are kind of set for you financially. I just feel like maybe you feel like it's taking a while to get there. I do see an offer. A lot of times when I see this, if I'm doing like a general, a lot of times I'll just read this at face value. I do see someone offering something to you. This could be more money. This could be a promotion. This could be some kind of gift that, you weren't expecting, or maybe it's going to help you in your situation possibly. You're thinking about the future, I get, with the Three of Swords. You're wondering about it. I don't necessarily think it's something that keeps you up at night or anything, but you do have these thoughts about what things are going to be like. So for the month of May specifically, I see something coming to you in your career, or something to you financially. Maybe some unexpected money you're finding somewhere. You're able to cut some corners, come into some extra money, or you're getting a raise, or I'm like hearing like a gift, like a present. Possibly there's just something here with your career where it's like in May you're kind of gonna come into something a little unexpected for the better. You said you did get an offer today. No freaking way. That's very cool. I do have this helping you transition into like the next phase here for you. So this is benefiting you in a very, I guess it's an obvious word, but it's a positive thing. I do see luck is on your side here. I see that your spiritual team is around you with the star. Good night, Kendra. Thank you so much. Very cool. General for diamonds. General for May, please. All three of these just flew out here. All right, so we have hold your vision. Take time to breathe out. The time to give rather than to take. Interesting. A new start is coming. A new start is coming and the energy is gaining momentum. It's kind of funny here because it says a time to give rather than to take. I'm kind of feeling like you are being given something. Well, there is some rest on the horizon. Just breathe. Hold that vision. Hold what it is you want for yourself. Is this going to bring you closer to what it is you want? I feel like it's good for you what this is. I see that you've probably had to have like a lot of patience in the situation. You have 3 major arcanas here. You have the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, all good things. It means like a grander purpose, a life calling. Spirit is on your side, being spiritual, having faith, like basically good fortune coming to you. So all very cool. And you said your second question is a general love. You got it. For that one, I will pull some paper messages for you. Those were channeled specifically for love connections in mind. So Diamond has a general question love reading, please. Let's also do for May. General love for May, please. General love for May. Diamond. Okay, after a time of imbalance and a time of solitude, I see love here for you. I think this is for May. I see someone coming in for you, like on a chariot. Like I'm kind of seeing like a prince charming, just so to speak. I see like a knight here. I feel like they're kind of overcoming a lot to come your way, though. We have the 7 of Swords, which indicates some kind of like obstacle or challenge, possibly, that may have caused this to be stagnant here, to not really move forward. I'm very interested to know if you know who I'm talking about. But keep in mind, this is a love general reading, so even if you don't know this person, it's like they're like, I'm coming to you. I'm trying to get to you. You wouldn't believe the shit that I've been through to get here. What is this? Yeah. I got that confirmation as well, what I just said with the 9 of Wands. Oh, we do have the 9 of Cups, so wishes being fulfilled here. What it is you've wanted could be coming true to you in your physical reality. Again, with the good luck. Again, we do have feeling appreciated, recognized, admired, acknowledged, adored, celebrated. This is someone singing your praises, saying good things, getting compliments. And then we also have culmination, luxury, basically everything you've been through now, you get to celebrate it and enjoy it. You got that as well in your last reading. Who is this King of Cups? Who is this person? Who is this person? Who is this person coming in? Who is this person coming in for Diamond? Earth energy here. We have Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And then we also have some fiery energy here with the Ace of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Who is this person coming in on the Chariot? This is someone determined. This is someone stable. This is someone who's been through a lot. Five of Cups. Here to bring you back some balance. Is this future or past, Spirit? Is this future or past? It's just someone, they're saying someone's coming in fast. Someone's coming in to be honest with you. Let's ask the rods. Let's ask if this is a person from the past. Spirit, this person that's coming in love for Diamond, is this someone from the past? Is this someone from the past? Yes or no, please? Diamond, yes. Now, you do have a Knight and a King here, so I'm just going to make sure there's no one else coming in for you. This person coming in for Diamond, is this person someone they have never met before? Is this someone they have never met before? Diamond, this person coming in, is this someone they have never met before? No, I think it's someone from the past, Diamond. Because I specifically worded it, is it someone you haven't met before? And they said no. So that's someone you know. And then I also asked, is it someone from the past? And I got a yes. I think this is someone from the past. Let's pull some words here. Some clarity. Who is this person? Give me some information here for Diamond, please. Unhinged, selfish, release. Ooh, this also says future. A future? A future with someone maybe from the past. I've heard dominant. Someone who's could be dominant. Someone who maybe severed the opportunity of a future here. These two words. We do have balance coming in quite a bit. I actually said the word balance. I heard that. That also came out. Travel. This could be someone who is this someone from a distance, someone who travels a lot. Away. I have travel and away. Like someone who you feel distant from. They're gonna come unhinged. They're gonna come in quick. Destroy. I hear the tower. Just things kind of just happening all of a sudden. I see obsessed. Someone could be having intrusive, constant thoughts about you or about this person. Spirit also just told me that the more you think about them, the more you know that they're coming in. And what I mean by is it's not your conscious thought to think of them. You could be walking your dog and then all of a sudden you hear their name or something. You're like looking at your dog. It's very important to pay attention to when this happens. What thoughts have led you to think of this person, or did they just all of a sudden just come out of nowhere? I feel like this is someone who is going to approach you, who's possibly been content with how things are. However, maybe not anymore because we do have the unhinged. This is consume, obsess. This is someone who's frequently thinking about this. I do have cheers. That's good. That's a nice, happy, positive word. Someone who's, meditate again, another thought. External control. I hear surrender, like this person just needs to surrender. Who is this person? Give me a song. Give me a song. All right, I got 2 songs for you. Our Last Night, Ignorance is Bliss. And I have Dayglow, Can I Call You Tonight? So this is someone who's going to be a bit hasty, a bit impulsive. Diamond wants to know, Spirit, is this Ion? Is this person that we're talking about Ion? Yes or no, please. Diamond, I'm getting a no. Let's try it again. Is this person coming in for Diamond? Is it Ion? Is it Ion? Yeah, I got another no again for you, Diamond. Interesting. Very interesting. I would have thought that was going to be a yes, because you seem to kind of know who this person was already. If it's someone new, because I saw the word, oh, I'm putting them back in the wrong one. Gosh dang it. If it's someone new, because I got that you haven't, it's not someone whom you haven't met. So that would mean that would be someone from your past. But I also got the future. So I'm kind of wondering, like, what if this is someone, no, I don't know. Part of me is just like, is this someone whom you've known like in another life? It's kind of what I'm getting. I'm like, why do you have future, but you also have no? It's someone from the past. Mind-boggling. But I'm getting no for Ion, Diamond. Yes, Our Last Night, Ignorance is Bliss. Yep. And then you also got Dayglow, Can I Call You Tonight? I believe is the second one. You got 2 songs. I pulled 2 songs for you. I can't believe I just did all that and got all these mixed up. What's wrong with me? Diamond, you'll have to let me know what comes of it over the next month. Maybe Spirit doesn't want you to know everything. That happens sometimes. They throw me off because you're not supposed to know everything. Let me know. Let me know what happens. All right, so our last one of the nights is, who is this? Alana. Alana has 2 questions. Queen, did you have any questions tonight? Alana, whenever you are ready. You're very welcome, Diamond. Absolutely. Anytime. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If Luana is here, can you let me know which crystal you would like, please? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Queen, do you have a preference on your deck? I can get yours ready as well. Hello, Amana. Since you placed an order here, let me know which crystal you would like. Each crystal is associated with the tarot deck. Because you paid my minimum for questions on Etsy, but you paid through Cash App, I am going to give you the same courtesy to allow you to choose which deck you want. KG, hey, no worries. No worries. I hope you're doing good. I will be back tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's at 12 is my stream. You can actually turn the notifications on now if you wanted to. Let me see if I can put it. Maybe I'll actually put it in the chat. Give me 1 second here. Tomorrow is May 5th. And copy, paste, send. So if you click that link, that's my stream that is broadcasting tomorrow at 12 Eastern. Alana wants number 1. And Queen, did you choose which one you wanted? Did you let me know? I'm gonna get your decks out right now. So I have this one, which is Light Seers for Alana. And Alana's Oracle. Number 6 is the Oracle of the 7 Energies. Queen wants blue, which is the Everyday Tarot right here. So I'll put this aside for you. And then Queen's Oracle. What is Queen's Oracle going to be? Number 3. You have Moonology. We'll pull anything else if needed for your reading. All right. So for Alana, what's coming up in the month of May? What's coming up in the month of May for Alana, please? One more shuffle. What's coming up for Alana in the month of May? Ooh, 6 of Wands in reverse. That's okay though. That's at the beginning of your reading, so it's not too bad. The 6 of Wands in reverse just is kind of where you don't feel recognized. You could feel like, I don't want to say like it's not this extreme, it's not this dark, but it's kind of like the first thing that came to mind to give an example is like, you know, if everyone's out to get you or something like that. But I don't really feel like it's even that deep. I just feel like right now you're just like, you feel like you want to be appreciated. You want to be appreciated for what you do, who you are. maybe who you're with in a relationship, or as a person in a friendship, or as a sibling or a daughter or a employee. Like, I kind of feel like there's this energy here at the beginning of the month where it's like you are doing so much more, you are so much more, you have so much value to offer, and it's kind of like people are just taking, either not taking notice, or they're just taking advantage. But I do see this immediately closing here with the world. If you're not feeling like this yet, just know it's still the beginning of the month, so you could come into this energy of feeling that way, but it's going to be short-lived here with the world bringing that to a closure. You are going to feel accomplished. You are going to feel more integrated with the people around you. I feel like there is going to be balance here with equal give and take. I think you're going to kind of notice a bit of a shift this month for you, Alana. I see you working. I see people around you. I see you could have some time of solitude here this month, but I generally see people kind of wanting to work with you when it comes to any kind of challenges or struggles. You said you are feeling like that right now. Exactly. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm on the right track here. I do want to get some clarity, but I just want to assure you, Alana, that this is not going to last all month long. I actually see it ending sooner than it's less of a long-term feeling and more like a short-term feeling that you'll have this month. I do see people trying to balance out this dynamic with you. I see you getting more confidence here, because this is this month and I'm seeing it a little towards the end of the reading. It's possible that you'll be feeling this way towards the end of the month, the confidence boost. But I don't really pay attention too much about the order of my cards. It's just a general energy, the things that I pick up and what I see. So you could be feeling the confidence way sooner than that. I see things being a bit more in harmony, a bit more aligned for you. If you feel like there's some kind of situation maybe in your home life, there is happiness here. So that is all very good. Now, I don't want to lie to you. I do see some continued struggle or tension or conflict throughout this month, but I think it shifts from you feeling underappreciated and more shifting towards something externally outside of you. It's not so much how you're feeling inside about yourself, it's more how you're feeling about things that are happening around you, where that struggle and conflict comes in. I actually think that I reverse these two. No one wants to feel down on themselves ever. Luckily for you, I'm seeing that it's not going to last. Why is what am I trying to get? Why is the Six of Cups here, please? Why is the Six of Cups here? Okay, so I see a past love here, past emotions, something connected to your past that's making you feel some type of way. So this could be a connection with whom you've already established. This could be healing your inner child here with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups, but it's like a release of new emotions, maybe finally feeling understood or having some kind of clarity surrounding why you're feeling this way. This could also be breakthroughs in emotion with someone who you're with. If you're in a relationship currently, this could be some kind of breakthrough with that, or some kind of friendship here. But essentially, all these are examples, but it's to say that something connected to your past is going to be released. Something that you've been experiencing, you're going to have like a breakthrough of emotions. It's something like new and good. It feels good. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. This is surrounding connections, specifically commitments. So you could be taking the next step in commitment with someone in your life. If you are not in a relationship, this could just be going on a date with someone. It really all resonates with the stage of life that you are in with someone else. If you have no love, be on the lookout. Someone possibly from your past could be coming in for you. Um, Someone who maybe feels very familiar to you. But if you are in a connection, I'm seeing this kind of going a step further here for you this month. Something that maybe you felt like really wasn't moving is now kind of has this shift forward. What's coming for Alana in the month of May, please? What's coming in for Alana in the month of May? Did we already post Alana's second question? Willing release, close encounters. Close encounters came out in reverse. I don't want to like completely take it that way, but I do want to send a message your way that if you feel like you've been at a distance with someone, you feel like you haven't really had quality time, or you feel like, I don't know, this is something about feeling a bit distant from another person, possibly. I feel like that's changing, because close encounters was like kind of sideways. It fell out of the deck sideways. I feel like you're just kind of like letting go and saying whatever will be will be. The advice is to not hold on too tightly to the situation. Beautiful uncaging. There is emotions unlocked here. A powerful move. So there's a motive. There's something that's shifting here. The momentum is shifting. I think you're going to come into some kind of information here about how someone feels. The Ace of Cups is just kind of throwing me because it's like maybe you too will also speak up. Maybe you also will have the courage to say what's been on your mind. But I don't think it's requiring an action on your part per se for this all to come through, for this all to happen. But you could feel compelled to have a conversation with someone. I don't think it's necessary. I want to reiterate that, but you could be. What does Spirit want me to know? So let me pull some paper messages for you, Alana. I do see kind of like the love connection, maybe, possibly, or something. There's something here, so let me pull some paper messages real quick. I'm gonna get a song for you that may resonate. Okay, so there's two songs here. The first song is "The Way We Love" by Nick D. The Way We Love. We also have Silverstein, All on Me. That's a good one too. That one's a really good one. Some words that I'm seeing for you: structure, work, escape, relax. I don't have the word massage in here. I think it's message, but I saw massage. Alana, please. Alrighty. Some things will be exposed, right? We had the beautiful encaging. We also had the Ace of Cups. So there's something kind of flowing here, something exposing here. There is a sense of calm as well with the Four of Swords surrounding you. There is a message here of disagreements and chaos. Remember, I said it's more external. It's not so much inward focused, it's externally focused. But there is some kind of like something here. The Five of Wands typically means disagreements. And then the word chaos kind of makes me feel like the tower. So there could be some revelations or some kind of something that comes towards you out of nowhere with some kind of insight or epiphany or maybe like a deeper understanding, possibly. It's just it's a quick shift here. We do have union, so I am seeing that with the Ace of Cups that we had. We have walk, and then we also have share. So share coming over the Six of Pentacles is actually pretty perfect because, like I said, I do feel like there's a balance of someone bringing something back into things for you. It's like um, becoming more centered, and I don't. I see the word greed. Um, Maybe that's like, oh, Spirit says like putting yourself first, like being like, okay, it's my turn to be selfish. All right, so that is what I have for you, Alana, for your first question. Um, these are specifically like love relationship paper messages, but at the same time, since that did come through in your reading, I did want to give you some more clarity here. What does Spirit want me to know? What does Spirit want me to know? What does Spirit want me to know? Alana. What does Spirit want me to know? Right, so I remember seeing walk on the last message. So maybe Spirit just wants you to get more grounded. You can do, there's a lot of grounding exercises, there's meditations, you can literally physically just go outside, take your shoes off, and stand in the grass for a little bit, or sit in the grass for a little bit. Or like whatever your earth is outside of you, whether that's like sand at the beach or whatever, but just kind of like put your feet against the earth to feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more centered. Spirit is saying you are a highly sensitive. It's important for you to connect with nature. So I think that may be why the word walk came out. Like go on a walk or something along those lines. So remember I said that it's possible you may have to say something. I'm not exactly sure. But however it is that you're feeling, Spirit is saying share your voice. Don't be afraid to come out and express yourself. Stop overthinking. Just continue to face your and work towards your higher self. Spirit saying it's all coming together. I think because you are a sensitive, you can pick up on like the energies a little bit easier probably than the average person. You do get intuitive hits. Spirit is saying lean into that. Earth magic. Okay, so this is the grounding exercise I was talking about. You just put your feet onto the grass barefoot. And you do this for like a certain amount of time. So earth magic. This can probably actually make you feel a lot better as well. We have ears wide open. So where you are speaking your voice, I do see you mostly listening to another person, hearing someone else out possibly. But there is a conversation, Spirit saying listen with your heart, be heart centered here. And we also have quieting the mind, like the Four of Swords. There was another word that was like, I think it was like relax. I'm trying to remember your last reading, but we have quieting the mind. So you do need to align a little bit more within your chakras. So maybe the meditations also was a good piece of advice for you. Alana, yes, I am getting that there is some type of love coming your way, beyond the ordinary. At the bottom of the deck, we do have great and full. This looks like the Ace of Cups to me. You also got the Ace of Cups in your last reading, and I feel like it's someone who you either already know, or someone who feels like you know them, if that makes sense. Someone who feels familiar, because you did have the Six of Cups, which indicates someone from the past, or someone with whom you already have a connection established. I'm being very choosy with my words because I think it could be either or. Queen, what is your question? Alana, I hope that helped you. I hope that provided some kind of insight or clarity for you. It could have just been a little bit more confusing in certain aspects, but I hope that it did bring you some insight, make you feel a little bit better about what you're going through right now. You're so welcome, Alana. Absolutely. All right, so Queen, how are my two managers at work feeling about me? Your two managers at work feeling about me. How are my two managers at work feeling about me? Ooh. You're catching their attention, Queen. I saw the Queen of Wands, almost right now. You're catching their attention, yes. More fire energy. Six of Wands. If they haven't told you already, you're going to get some compliments from them about how well you're doing, the effort that you're putting in. They're noticing, they're watching. They may not let you see them watching. This person's got one eye open, but they're paying attention to you and what you do there. Ooh, Two of Cups in the Moon. Have you met someone there? Have you met someone at work? You could have a secret admirer here with the way these two cards fill out at the same time. It's definitely a secret admirer energy. You catch on really quickly. Almost like you've done this before, is what they're thinking. I think they are very, very impressed. What is this Two of Cups and Moon energy, please? I'm specifically seeing like two people, not like two people have feelings for you, but like this is between two people. Some things that have not been said. I just remember this is secret admirer energy. I don't really know why that keeps coming out. But if I were to view this a different way, I would say that acknowledgments and accolades and compliments are in order. This is two people who are enjoying a drink. I wonder. There's some kind of unexpected here with the moon. There's something kind of like that you're not fully aware of, but it's good. It's like, are they going to invite you out for drinks? Are you going to do more socializing with these people? No, it's not drinks. I got temperance in reverse, so I don't think it's drinks. Oh, maybe it's just the socializing aspect here. Why is the tower here, please? Why is the tower here? Why is the tower here? I heard show off. I wonder if victory, clarity, like breakthroughs, power, having the upper hand here. Queen, I just want to say, I take this with a grain of salt because I don't think it's a big deal, but I am getting that someone could be jealous of you, or will be jealous of you, possibly. Like they don't like this attention you're getting, or something like that. Just keep in mind, don't take it like super seriously, but that's just a message that I have here. What else do I want to know? Like, I just feel like you're on the mark. You're hitting all the marks. Give yourself a little bit more credit. I feel like you're catching on pretty quick. People like you. You said he's shady. Ooh, yeah, it's like the tower is like someone kind of trying to destroy something here. Keep him at a distance here because he's the kind of person that wants to win at all costs. You will handle this. I don't see it like being anything negative for you, but just keep a watchful eye on this other person. Ooh, what if that's what this is about? Someone who acts nice to your face, but really is shady as shit. Because it's something about you and another person, and like you don't have all the information. Ooh, what if that was it? Possibly. Anything else? Anything else that we need to know about the managers? Yeah, they're viewing you as like the ultimate employee. I'm not getting any bad vibes from the managers. All very good stuff. Let's pull some moonology for you. That's kind of crazy how that came through. You said it's the only thing that makes sense. Okay. Like you're really stepping into your position with these. I have, what do you need to read? Oh, hold on, sorry. I got this all mixed up. How are the managers feeling about Queen? How are the managers feeling about Queen? How are the managers feeling about Queen? That's so crazy. Isn't that insane how Spirit was trying to get me there? The things that the way that they showed the cards, just so I'd understand. Um, Thank you, Spirit. So you're stepping out of your comfort zone here. I mean, I don't feel like this is anything honestly super overwhelming for you, Queen. You got this. Like you have it handled just fine. But I feel like you know stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit with this position and things like that. Um, Spirit is saying do not even pay this other person any minds. Release that negativity. This is I think this is the card that was originally going to come out, but I didn't set my intention for the shuffle. Communication is key. So here is your Gemini here in the center. Just keep being authentic. You and your loved ones are safe. So I'm viewing that as you are safe. I think honestly, the manager's spirit just kind of like gave me a little bit of nod, like yes. The other managers are kind of aware of the type of personality this other person has. So as long as you don't get like super involved, nothing gets super heated, you kind of just let it roll off your back. I feel like they're gonna really notice that. I don't think I don't think they're privy. I don't think they're privy to everything about this person, but I think they have their suspicions possibly. So anyway, I don't think this person's going to be like a big deal for you, but I would not confide in them. I would not tell them anything. I feel like they could be a bit two-faced. The strength card also in the light seers depicts a woman with half a lion face and half a regular face. So I can view that as being a little bit two-faced sometimes. So just pay attention to that. You said you don't work directly with him. That's good. That's very good. But don't trust anything he says either. Like, if he's gonna gossip about someone else, you overhear it. Like, truly don't believe anything that he says. It feels like ego based to me. It's more about feeling threatened. But I feel like your managers really like you. I think that they feel like you're catching on, like you do well, you're like a great employee, and that you will be hearing about that at some point. There's some kind of socializing aspect that Spirit keeps bringing me back to with these cards. That you could be invited to go out to do something with these people that you work with, or there could be some kind of like work events or something. I'm glad you don't have to work directly with him though. All right, Queen, I need to hop off here. Let's text if there's anything else that you wanted to chat about. But I don't want to keep talking because Brennan's been in bed for like 15 minutes. So I'm going to hop off. And Queen, we'll chat later. Everyone else that's still here hanging out, you're welcome, Queen. If there's anyone else that's still here, I will be here tomorrow. Tomorrow at 12. Comment here, click that link, and turn notifications on. You guys have a great night. I will see you later.